All right, so let's have a really quick talk on what is the best materials for stretching your ears. Okay, you know, hands down, in this industry, I think borosilicate glass or like a Pyrex glass is the best thing you can stretch your ears with. Okay, they usually come in single flares. They're referred to as tacks or just a single flared Pyrex plug, or color fronts is another name given to them. That's going to be the most common piece of jewelry to stretch your ears with. They usually start around 12 gauge and then go up to whatever size from there you could possibly think of. The length on them is really good. They give you enough room for like an O-ring and also for your swelling and your initial healing from the stretch. Also, they're not too heavy, so you don't have a ton of weight there. And they slide in really easy. They have a nice rounded back. If you're using tapers, they butt up against the taper really, really nice, making a smooth transition for your stretch. And also, if you're not using a taper and your ear is ready, with the right amount of lubrication and the right pressure, they tend to slide in really easy on their own. So yeah, borosilicate glass, or commonly known as Pyrex glass, that would be my recommendation for stretching your ears off right off the bat. Now, there are other acceptable things. Titanium, if you have a single flare titanium plug, such as an eyelet, as long as it's the proper length, those are really good also. If we're talking just really small stretches, such as like, 14, 12, 10 gauge range, just captive bead rings and barbells are totally acceptable also. And those can be in titanium or surgical steel. Now, if you go into something such as, say, like a cartilage piercing, let's say we're talking dermal punch or stretching for like a cartilage or your flats or your conches or anything of that nature, I always go with glass right off the bat. The borosilicate glass you can't beat, okay? It's great for those kind of piercings. Put those in, heal your stretch or your punch or whatever you just did, heal it with that, and then you can switch it out to your stainless steel, titanium, stone plug, wood plug, whatever you wanted to put in there later on down the road. There are other stretchings you can pierce. Right now we're just talking about you can stretch. Right now we're just talking about ear piercings. Borosilicate glass you can't really go wrong with. There's always an exception to the rule, but that would be my number one recommendation for initial ear stretching. Cool.